Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. But welcome to another edition of the E-True Hollywood story of Eerie 2, the most profitable and frankly successful company in America today. Join me as I sit down with each and every one of the management team and try to decipher really the key to their seemingly unlimited success. Come along. If you had to describe your company, Eerie 2, in one word, what would you say?
The word I would use to describe our company is GOAT. You may ask yourself, why GOAT? But whenever I think of GOAT, I think of such people as Michael Jordan, Muhammad Ali, Babe Ruth. You know, these figures that come into their area of expertise and excel and bring a new product, a new brand to the market. And that is what our goal at Eerie has been all along, is to just bring the best product to the market and to be the greatest of all time.
It's widely known that Andrews and Baldwin are your two chief competitors. What can you tell us about that?
We saw early on the strategies of the two companies. We saw Baldwin, they focused on maintaining high automation while keeping costs low so they could gain a profit. Now Andrews, they were the leaders in market share while primarily focusing on one segment, the high-tech segment. So we saw both these things, we saw what they were trying to do, the direction they were going, and we realized what we need to do to strategize to compete, but not only to compete with them, but also to supersede our own expectations.
Explain to us your company's philosophy, if you will.
Well, whenever our company first started back in 2003, we had a quote that we wanted to live by, and I think we've stuck to it very well. It's actually by the great runner Steve Prefontaine, and he said, "To give anything less than the best is to sacrifice the gift." So we honestly believe that if we aren't out there every day putting our foot forward and trying to achieve greatness, that we ultimately will fail and not produce the products that our customers are looking for.
Your company did very well financially this last year. What can you tell us about your plans for the future?
Well, our goal for the next year is to maintain 20% in both high-tech and low-tech markets. However, we do want to improve our return on sales to 21%, our return on assets to 35%, and return on equity to 74%.
Those are some pretty impressive statistics.
Well, here at Eerie, we put our pants on one leg at a time, just like everybody else. Now the difference is, once our pants are on, we make great products.
Simply stunning. But the road wasn't always paved of gold for Eerie 2. In the 7th fiscal year since the establishment of the company, crisis struck. The stock flatlined, dividends exceeded earnings per share, and the company as a whole lost its competitive advantage within the industry. Please articulate for us how the company reacted to such a crisis as this one.
Well, first of all, we were surprised by what happened. There was a miscommunication on the executive level with the research and development. The products were not updated. We just basically dropped the ball on what was supposed to come out the next year, and our stock prices and basically every part of our business suffered for it. And it was a costly mistake that we definitely learned from, and basically tried to figure out better ways to communicate through research and development and our other executives to overcome those issues.
As an integral part of the management and executive staff, walk us through the way your company and your colleagues make decisions in order to achieve the type of success you've been so recognized for.
The great thing about our company is the fact that we're just on the same page. As we go through the different aspects of our company, whether it's the financial, the research and development, the marketing, or the production, it's always made sure that we stay on the same page. And so after that's done, I found that the real secret also to these things is something that Betty Crocker said in her early stages of her career, and it is, if there's food on the table, great things come to pass. Refreshments are the key.
Capacity and automation, obviously huge factors in the success of any product line. What can you tell us about your goals, your aspirations, and your immediate plans in this area?
So in the next year with our capacity, we're just looking to keep everything about level and keep our productions, to where we could have 20% of the market. And then our automation, we want to boost up our automation on our low-tech products.
Absolutely incredible. So there you have it. Obstacles overcome, greatness achieved, and a beautifully blossoming corporation to be led into the eternities. Please join us next week for the true Hollywood story of Jason Scott Earl, the man behind the sports analogies. Thank you, and good night.